Bro. Look, flooring contractor in his natural habitat. Moving things. Still moving things. It's clear for now.
Clear for 100 feet.
And we got this much room to work with. Wiggle that bad boy out. Nice and flush. Look at that. Pretty. Yep, so we'll just be going through the whole entire house, undercutting all these so that we can get the underlayment down, more moisture barrier, and then get some flooring in. Well, I'm a ding dong. Just realized I've been recording everything portrait, but
Portrait?
yeah, it is unfortunate. I recorded some of the beginning of the job with the portrait mode, but you know, we're kind of new to making footage of our work and post it online and editing it and all that good jazz. So, but yeah, I just wanted to take a quick moment just to talk about the lack of footage on the prep. Most of it had to do with the fact that this house was just stuffed full of furniture and knickknacks and things of that nature, and it just made it really hard to get footage of us doing all that prep, all that nitty-gritty stuff. But you know, it's such an important part of the project that we just want to make a quick note. You know, we did take time to get the prep done correctly. It's just it's hard to shoot it with all this furniture. So
It's important on these corners if you're going to run trim on the face to cover your expansion. Just cut the edges of the cabinet so that you can, you know, hide the cut underneath that surface. Just take and cut a 1/4 inch out of it. Like that. And then you just get in there and break it out so you can hide your cut. Sometimes it's easier, it's like that. Sometimes they're a little stubborn, you gotta work at it. But that whenever you turn and cut around that cabinet, you can apply your baseboard and then your return on your core round with a nice clean look.
here we have a moisture barrier. It's not very much. You got the moisture barrier and the floor prep for just the hallway, but it's our first run. Customer wants the floor laid this way through their home. So the planks will be running in that direction all the way through into the drop set room, through this kitchen here. So Kyle's gonna start that way.
I'll show you guys something. When it comes to floating floor, you want to have expansion. These little guys you can get off Amazon, about 12 bucks for 4 of them. You just twist the top. It gives you different measures of gap that you need for your expansion. Fortunate with vinyl, we don't need very much, but this will help keep your floor straight. So basically what you want to do is just cut a few pieces, get your starter pieces going, and then you want to square it off with these at the corner.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just wanted to show this real quick because it took me forever to get the underlayment down in here simply because of the furniture. You know, I wanted to lay it so that I could get the most out of it, and then I had just folded back the extra that was basically, you know, supposed to go where the furniture was, and I would lay up to it, fold that plastic back so we can move the furniture, and then continue on with the floor. But it just takes way longer to do this because, you know, it's just another step. So. And this hallway right here took us a long time. I mean, the whole day, first day basically, was filling in this hallway. And that's just, you know, Kyle trying to get it straight and us having to run it through all these doors, undercutting everything. You'll see here in a sec, he'll show the door he had to run through into the closet, and then this cabinet built in that we'll put a shoe molding on the face of, where he did that undercut right there. And then stuff like this, he's gonna have to cut around this door here and fish the piece in, because it wraps, almost evenly on both sides of that wall there, so it's having to run on both sides. And then Koss do another strange cut on this edge here, a little phantom cut, which he'll explain.
In some cases, it's very necessary to do a phantom cut when you're going around a door jamb, especially with a small cut, and trying to fish it around the door. That won't work that okay. But here you can just cut it straight and then etch it right around this wall and butt it tight. And then when you put your base on top, you just want to apply some pressure to keep it flat. That's tough. If you man it, like, it's mostly the center that doesn't like to go.
Yeah, it's like bone or something.
Yeah, if you man it and just tap it from one end to the next and just keep it tight, it usually does it pretty good. But yeah, you'll have to figure it out. It's got a feel, yeah. Because it'll try to lay down without it being locked in. Alright, there's that cut finished. As you can see, it's got a tiny seam, almost invisible, so about a foot and a half. Works pretty well. If you want to make it even more secure, you can put a little bit of glue right there in that seam and then tap them together.
We're running out of time for the day. I don't know if we'll finish this. We have a bid to go to, but this is half the room laid. You can see kind of how we do it with houses with tons of material, or not material, I'm sorry, furniture. There's only so much room that we can work with, so half this room is just filled up. But if we had more time today, which we might still do, we'll move all this over here and all this over, put some more moisture barrier down after sweeping all this, and then putting the vinyl in. Right, Kyle's over there trying to hurry up and finish this other room before we have to leave, because today just has been feeling like a bit of we started the project, so it feels like it's a bit slow going once you get things moving, but once you start doing everything, once you get things moving, it'll pick up. Tomorrow will be a little more productive. And here's a nice long clip of us just moving furniture, just to show how much slower the projects go whenever there's tons of stuff in the rooms, especially when there's small rooms. There's just not a lot of floor space. And yeah, that's usually reflected in the bids. It takes us just way longer to complete the projects, and so just something to be aware of and something that we work with our customers on. But yeah, if you're planning to do your own job, your own project, I would do everything to get it out of the way.
This camera, no.
Yeah. Get it away from me.
Oh no.
I said I'll try and chill.
No, I don't mind. But you about to get this,
About to see me work for 30 minutes and put in 7 planks. Alright. Gonna probably have to finish this one tomorrow.
Okay. Didn't get very far today, but we only had, I don't know, from 12:30 till about 3:30 today. But we got all the way finished. Base is up. Bedroom's moved over. We don't got much left in there. Here's a couple trim pieces, quarter round with some returns. Got this half of the room. Got some heavy stuff moved over here. I got a little ways to go in here. On to the kitchen.
Well, we finished the first day of install at the vinyl job we were just recording at, and we feel like we got a decent amount done.
Not enough time for the day.
Yeah, it's not enough time. We just had to go to the dump in the morning and slowed us down. I had to dump off all the carpet from yesterday, and then
Move a bunch of furniture. Move a bunch of furniture. Move a bunch of furniture.
we got another bid that we need to do in Guthrie, but it's 30 minutes from our job. It's pretty far from where we're at. It's about a 48 to an hour, depending on traffic. So we gotta, Kyle's over here just trying to decide what to do.
Think about life.
This diesel truck takes a lot of gas, so yeah, it's just part of it. You know, some jobs, they're worth driving further away. You know, and it's also worthwhile just keeping the schedule full. So yeah, we gotta do this bit. Oklahoma City. Day 2 of install. We're tired.
Hey, how's it going?
It's another day on the job.
Doing good, man. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
It's a nice day though. It's nice and sunny. We'll have a good install and go home and chill.
Move into the hole. On the ground one side. You lied, you said well rested.
You said what?
You lied, you said well rested. No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you didn't get sleep last night. I was like, what are you talking? I was like, I mean, I slept well. I'm just sore. Still tired somehow. You said well. How dare you? And this piece right here was super annoying because I had to fish it through. I couldn't drop it in under the door jamb, so you can see me just pushing it through and tapping on the end. Yeah, we get it in there, but it took a while. You may have noticed in the beginning of the video that Kyle is having a hard time knocking some of these pieces in, and you can see it right here. This piece does not want to go in. I'm using a pullback bar and smacking it, and it still doesn't want to click. I mean, the locking mechanisms on these things are really good. Once they do lock, they're locked for sure. They're stuck, but yeah, getting them together, it was pretty tough. It was a challenging vinyl to work with. You know, I'm having to pry and yank on it over and over again, hitting this pullback bar with the hammer. Yeah, it was tough stuff. Oops, knocked my camera over too. Okay, more or less sometimes it's just hard. This vinyl is hard to put in.
Should use a crowbar.
Next time I'm gonna try crowbar.
This way.
It's done. Needs to be sweat, but it's running around the walls. Around the doors, I mean. Yeah. 2 whole days to play this room because all this stuff. Looks pretty good. Baseboard back up. An H pattern? No, I'm just fine.
Maybe.
Oh, get my ugly finger out of there.
It's good though, randomized, because you look through and you can't see any kind of stepping. You know, everything's.
We just ate lunch at the best restaurant in Oklahoma. Alright, we're here picking up the trim. This is our hopefully solid, not sketchy strap job. Thing's clean. Sorry, I had to mute this part because we had a radio playing in the background and, you know, with copyright and all that. But this is just where we're at when we arrive back from lunch on the second day. You can see that our plan is to lay in this kitchen, but this furniture right here is going to stop us in our tracks. So that'll probably be the end of the day there. But yeah, my phone died when we were about to do this. And so I don't have any footage of the kitchen getting laid, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it took us longer than we wanted. I know that. You can. Here's Kyle hopping out from behind the fridge, disconnecting. But yeah, you'll hear how sad I sound. For the day, we didn't get any of this done. Didn't get any of this, obviously. And there's that back room. So that's the majority of what we have left. Second day of install, we got this hallway here completed. You know, we still need to put the stair cap on in the facing when we come lay the floor down here. But yeah, we got cut in some new trim here. This is floor's done. Those are those first 2 rooms. And here's primarily where Kyle was most of the day. It's kind of a tough spot coming through here. Cutting around all this, moving the fridge. You know, going around this post underneath, all this stuff just really adds some time to the install. So, but yeah, we're feeling good about it. We're glad we got some of these tricky spots done. You can see how nice this kind of looks flowing through the hallway and the kitchen there. So yeah, tomorrow we need to finish all of this, all of that, and the trim. So, Kyle, you excited about finishing this entire job tomorrow?
Yes. When you get done.
See how he looked away from the camera when he
All
said
I got
that?
is this little bit, and then it's home free.
Home free. Home free. What? Nah, I'm playing.
You're gonna be doing some trim.
We're gonna slay.
Cool around.
Not me.
22s,
Not me.
45.
Anyway, day 2 install. Not too bad. Now we're out here chilling after our second day installing. We're staining some trim. We're sanding it down. Gonna run a wet rag over it, stain it, lacquer it, and install it in the entryway and everything.
What do you need to do that for?
That is west. If you weren't aware, it's getting late. That's not finished, right? I was talking. All right, we made it. Day 3 install. Yeah, so here Kyle is grinding down a high spot that we found on inspection prior to installing everything. We brought the concrete surface grinder because we found some noggins in the living room, which you just saw a second ago, and then this spine right here that Kyle's working on. You can see that it's kind of stretching away from him and moving up towards that cabinet there. It's like a long, skinny line. And that's just something from whenever the foundation was poured, just didn't get perfectly flat. So we grind these down to get them within tolerance. And you can see Kyle here, he's moving this grinder. He's not keeping it still. It's hooked up to a HEPA grinder, or a HEPA vacuum, sorry, to keep all the dust down. And it's got that shroud there, which is, funny enough, something that a lot of contractors miss. Some of our peers don't seem to want to use a vacuum when they're grinding. And then, if you're an inexperienced customer doing a DIY, it's something to be aware of. If you don't have that thing on there, this dust gets all over your house. It gets everywhere. In your lungs, your house, your cabinets. It's really quite a lot of sediment getting pulled up. So, yeah, you see here Kyle's moving it really quickly, trying to keep everything smooth and flat, and getting that floor within tolerance. Just to ensure that, when you've got seams or joints running over that area, you don't want it to be out of tolerance and knobby and having little knuckles underneath, just because it's going to disrupt that locking mechanism on the vinyl. And then you'll have your floor start failing. After you walk on that seam or the joint enough, it'll slowly over time just kind of bend and move and then, fail. So.
Shut back at me. Shut back at me. Yeah. Okay. Well, hang on.
Oh yeah, we getting sweepy with it. Just keep sweeping. Here you can see Kyle putting in these rips here with the crowbar like he had mentioned earlier. The pullback bar just wasn't working with this vinyl here, but the crowbar did quite well, so. And you'll notice that in between all of the floor laying that we're doing, the actual installing, there's these huge breaks like this right here where we're just shuffling stuff around, moving furniture, made this job so much longer. I keep saying that, but it's true. It really slowed us down. Before lunch, we almost got this room done. Prepped a bunch of that junk.
Hey, we'll be right back.
And we're gonna go to lunch real quick.
He's gonna run to the McDonald's and grab some tape from Tractor Supply.
Hope we can get all this done today.
Thank you guys. Oh. You got me half and half, you said? Mm-hmm. Thank you. All righty.
Alright, we're driving to... Where are we driving?
Bang.
Oh, we're going to the bank. But then, we're going to go to a Tractor Supply and get some tape. And then, we're going to go back to the job. And finish it all.
We got one full tube of silicone and some.
El azul de heavy
We got
duty,
two transitions
que hay en rojo y en
and the
verde.
stair caps. But I could use glue on the stair caps too.
Bye.
Oh my god.
You can bite me. It's fine. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. Yeah.
Alright, we're finally almost back to the job from our lunch break / bank break / lumber tube break. Kyle's feeling confident.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is all confidence.
Joe got moved stuff back. I said, well, that can go.
Yeah.
Now that the closet's finished, that can go.
Yeah, I've been using this.
And then I said, how many pieces of luggage is that?
Yeah, I've been using the suitcase to hold the phone while we just record some of this stuff. I'm sorry. You have a poltergeist or something that just wants to rearrange your furniture and your suitcases. Alright, pretty much wrapped up for the day. Got this room done and flowed it all the way through here. Everything's laid as far as the floor goes. We need to add a stair cap to that. We've got one on the other one already. And yeah, it looks pretty good. We got all the trim up in here. Yeah, overall the floor looks good. Looks great. Okay, yeah, so this is where we're at the end of the third day. We basically got all the floors installed and complete, and now we're just gonna have to do some finishing touches like the T-molds in a few areas and a stair cap on the big step into the living room. But yeah, at the end of day 3, we were feeling pretty good. We got all the floors complete. All that's left is a few odds and ends, and then we'll be wrapping up the project, saying goodbye to the customer, and moving on. And this is that area that was full of all that furniture that we were shuffling back and forth. You can see there's not much there now, but when we were preparing for everything, we just kind of shifted all the furniture over. But yeah, this is probably one of the better shots we get of the house, of the flooring, just because on the 4th day we were so busy. But you can see this floor kind of flowing through, looks really good, and the color really pops in their house, which, yeah, it just fit really well in there, we felt. All right, Kyle. Kyle said we'd be done today. We laid all the floors.
We got it done. Yeah.
We laid all the floors, so that's
Literally everything but the little bit of trim.
Yeah.
But we couldn't help it.
Yes. Y'all let us.
We fucked them up. We messed them up.
Y'all let us know if completing the floors and not the trim was considered a completion for the day.
Absolutely. We worked until 7. Yes.
That's west. Per usual, is low. It's getting real low. Usually like that to be a little higher when I get off work.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta pick my prize picks. They're free ones.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get my prize picks in 2 minutes.
Look at this. Look at this dude making me late. There's prize picks.
Yep. What am I gonna do?
Anyway, day 3 install's done. We're heading home, and tomorrow we're gonna do some other projects, and then Sunday we're gonna go back, button up the trim, and we'll be calling this project a wrap, and moving on to the next.
But yeah, this stuff here we can burn over this week.
The bit is done.
We're gonna get this one.
Nightmare.
Ooh, it's in.
Almost spilled my cup. It's my girlfriend's cup.
Would have broken.
Anyway, last day of installing at this house, where there's lots of furniture, and it's exciting. Kyle's excited. Jesus, my thumb. Look how excited he looks.
No, it's gonna be easy. We only gotta move around a few pieces, right?
Yeah.
It's all clear for us to cut them in, shoot them in. Now it's gotta shoot them in.
We gotta knock this trim out, and then I don't know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna take a break finally. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, I gotta type up a couple things.
I got shit to do.
Gotta mow the yard. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey! Alright, no rest for the wicked out here, y'all. Put about $140 of gas in today.
I'm like stressing.
13? Okay.
Oh, not bad. It's not too shabby. It's usually a lot more than that. But still. Gotta get our tripod. Okay, it's the last day of the job. There's not much going on for this particular part of the video. We're just putting up a stair cap and a few baseboards, touching everything up. But a good opportunity to talk about the job a little bit and our experience of recording the information. We've been using a suitcase as a tripod, and at the time of recording, or at the time of recording this voiceover, we've already gotten a tripod. So it's one of the challenges that we face. You kind of see that the angle of all these shots is relatively low, and that's just because it's been sitting on top of a suitcase for the entire job. But yeah, I wanted to thank our customers for allowing us to record the video and show this footage to some of our other customers and post it on our channel and everything. They were kind enough to let us do that. They were phenomenal people to work with, honestly. I know we're complaining about the furniture a lot, and that's not a problem. We knew what it was going to be like coming in, but I think we were just so blown away by how much longer it took to get it done. We underestimated the amount of shuffling that we were going to be doing, but yeah, overall, in hindsight, it was a good job. It was difficult, but you know, still good. All right, all done.
It's gonna be 2 rolls in there.
Got everything laid in. We've got to put some silicone on a few seams. We have to mount this still, but other than that, you know, floor is completed. We're wrapping everything up. And Kyle's over there filling in the voids.
So it wasn't a whole lot of waste, if you ask me. I mean,
No, we did pretty good.
yeah, I think so.
I think it has
Yep, everything's laid through there. All the trim up. Customers starting to put their house back together. You know, it's a lot to move everything. But yeah, everything's complete. We're excited, happy, customers happy. Trim is up. And yeah, that's the job. I went ahead and used this footage from the end of day 3 because it was just better. But yeah, all done. Very excited, and the customers were ecstatic. We got a review and got paid and got out of there. So yeah, the main thing that we learned from this job, we always try to learn something, and this one is time management and planning when it comes to furniture. The furniture was a nightmare, but the customers were amazing.
We can kill it. Take
Okay.
one run.
Okay. Oh,
Start.
okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video.
We finally finished up the project. Got the video cleaned up. If you're in the OKC metro area, give us a shout. We'd love to help you with your next project. The video took us a little longer than we thought it would to edit and get posted, but we're here.
We're here, we're ready. And thank you to our customers. They were super awesome letting us record their house and post it online and everything for you guys to see. So yeah, until the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Bro.